Hey there guys, welcome back to Tip Tuesday. This is Leo one more time here. Today I want to talk about choosing an audio software for your projects. Alright guys, so this topic of choosing software is kind of a little bit deep. So what I'm going to do, like I did the last few weeks, I'm going to split this up into two videos. So that way I can cover everything I need to. So today's part one, and then week coming up we're going to do part two. So here we go. So the first thing I want to say is that the answer to this question is not unique and is definitely experience-based. I will share some of the experiences that I've seen from myself, what I've done, and also what some of my students have said and felt. And hopefully this can sort of be a starting point for you as far as picking a software for yourself. Now, I'm going to talk about only 3 types of software, just because there are so many out there and the experiences vary so much. But I'll just kind of say a few things about 3 different softwares, which will be Pro Tools, Logic, and Ableton Live. Okay, so when you're trying to pick a software, the very first question you need to ask yourself, I believe, is what is your goal? And what I mean by this is, do you want to only engineer sound? Do you want to produce music? Do you want to just songwrite? Do you want to perform with the software? Like, what is it that you want to do? What is the reason that you're looking for software? Like, that's really what is going to help you narrow down your choices for audio software. Once you answer the question of what your goal is, then we can start talking about software. I've found that the 3 softwares that I've mentioned, there are certain things that I feel like they are better for. And again, you know, this differs because different people have different experiences with different softwares. But in my personal experience, I feel like Pro Tools is best when you want to have a recording studio, when you want to be a recording engineer and you want to record other people professionally. I don't think there's a better tool than Pro Tools for doing that. I think that for recording, Pro Tools is you know, if not the best, one of the best for sure. And for me, being an audio head and being someone who learned audio from analog gear, Pro Tools is definitely the way to go when you want to be a recording engineer and even a producer. And also Pro Tools has a lot of strength when it comes to post-production, believe it or not, for scoring music for film or doing post-production for video. Now when it comes to production, you know, Pro Tools is the kind of software that doesn't give you things that are pre-made, or it doesn't give you flashing lights telling you what to do. Pro Tools is something that it will expect you to know what you need to do. So a lot of times when people are trying to learn audio, Pro Tools can be really overwhelming because Pro Tools is not made for just kind of like telling you what to do. It's a lot of like, you have to dig, you have to know your hardware, you have to know what kind of your software, you have to study up to be able to know Pro Tools. So if you are not in the recording engineer track, or you don't really want to be a recording engineer, you don't really care much about recording other people, then Pro Tools might not be the best thing for you.